So, hello friends. So today we'll be discussing about one of the important topic, that is what is the role of kisspeptin neuron. So this kisspeptin neuron, it has been shown it has a wide role throughout the reproductive life. Along with reproductive life, it is also having various other functions also. So here kisspeptin neuron are located. They are mainly located in the hypothalamus, that is preoptic and arcuate nucleus of the hypothalamus. So around the puberty, up to age of puberty, kisspeptin neuron are in a stage of inhibition. So around the puberty, this kisspeptin neuron, you can say that they get activated and they will be stimulating GnRH pulsatile secretion, which will cause puberty. So in menstrual cycle, it is having a various role. So we will be studying first what is the role in follicular phase and what is the role in luteal phase. So first follicular phase. So here, as I have studied previously, kisspeptin neuron is directly responsible. They are stimulating GnRH neuron. So that means what? If kisspeptin neuron are activated, then GnRH neuron will be activated, LHFSH will be activated, and all the other hormones will be activated. So when up to follicular phase means say up to 10 days. So up to 10 days, what is there? Estrogen level is little higher, inhibin level is also little higher, and progesterone level is not much. So when estrogen level is not much, what it is doing? So it is causing negative feedback of the kisspeptin neuron. So as a result of that, GnRH neuron is not activated, and as a result of that, LH-FSH level are less. Though FSH level are less, still it is sufficient for dominant follicle. So this we have seen what is occurring up to 10 days. So it was causing negative feedback. Now from 11 to 14 days, what will happen? High estrogen level will be there. Predominantly high estrogen level will be there. So this high estrogen level, what it is going to do? It will be acting in a positive feedback mechanism on the kisspeptin neuron, and GnRH neuron will be activated, and then ultimately all other changes, that is ovulation, is going to occur as a result of LH surge. So this was around follicular phase. Now we will be studying what is happening in the luteal phase. So in the luteal phase means say 14. So it is not exactly luteal. Along with luteal, we are studying menstrual phase also, menses also. So just see again, kisspeptin neuron acting on GnRH neuron, or it is acting, it is responsible for GnRH pulses. So up to 25 days, what is there? Progesterone level is very high. So when progesterone level is high, what will occur? It will cause negative feedback mechanism. So as a result of that negative feedback mechanism, again GnRH will not be activated. GnRH will not be released. Now around 26th day, what is occurring? Corpus luteum is going into degeneration. Now what is occurring? When corpus luteum is degenerating, there is no estrogen, there is no progesterone, there is no inhibin. So as a result of that, there is a loss of negative feedback. So here there is no positive feedback. Here there is a loss of negative feedback. As a result of that, kisspeptin neuron get activated, and again GnRH neuron will be activated, and all again further LH level is not increasing much. FSH level will increase much around 26 to 1 day, and again our cycle is going to start. So to summarize, kisspeptin neuron get activated by either positive feedback mechanism or loss of negative feedback mechanism. Positive feedback is seen around the ovulation, and loss of negative feedback is seen at the start of menses. So I hope the role of kisspeptin neuron was clear to you. Thank you.